Hello, everyone. Let's begin in a seat. All right, and from here, let's start over by switching the feet from what you initially chose naturally. All right, sit up nice and tall. Let's take a few breaths here to arrive. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Find length in the spine. Exhale, inhale. All right, from here, you want to take your hands, place them on your knees, angle your elbows up to the sky, and then we'll take a few dips here. Dipping your shoulder towards the center, looking towards the right, feeling that stretch in the shoulder and the neck on the left side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, press back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, press back down. Up and down. And down. All right. From here, come back to center. Place your hands outside of your body on the mat beside you. Walk your hand out to the left. Take your right arm, reach up high. And slowly bend into your right side towards the left, pressing your rib cage up towards the sky, opening across your chest. Feel that stretch in the right hip flexor. In all of these twists, we want to open our body up towards the sky, opening our heart. Amazing. All right. Come back down, reaching over to the other side. Beautiful. So press with that right hand that's grounded in the earth to press through your side body, turning towards the sky, finding length in your neck, not strain, and come back up. From here, we're going to take a couple twists. Reach your hands up to the sky, turn towards the left, rest your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind your bottom as a second spine, reaching up with your head, sitting up nice and tall, and then twisting. Try not to twist too deep here. You don't want to create any extra strain. We're just releasing here. Inhale, come back all the way up and twist to the other side. So we'll be taking a lot of twists today, and you don't have to worry about juicing everything out of this twist. It'll keep feeling great. You don't want to overdo it. All right, come out of that twist. Take your right, we'll take both your legs long. Beautiful. Reach up to the sky, hinge at the hips, hinge until you find an area of sensitivity. It might be pretty high up, depending on how you're feeling today. When you find that edge, then let your hands come down to the ground. Inhale, finally. Exhale, lower over your legs. Finding softness in this stretch. All right, walk the hands back, slowly come out, lift back up. Take the right knee in, send the left leg long. Beautiful, sit up nice and tall. Take that left hand, turn towards your right knee. Wedge that left hand on that right knee. Take your right hand, reach up towards the sky. So now we're nice and long. We're also in a twist. We're twisting towards the right. You're going to take that hand and reach towards your left foot. So we're both in a twist and reach here. It should feel great on your right ribs, in your left inner thigh, in your lower back. Beautiful. Come out of that twist. Great. Take your right foot, place it on the ground to the left of you. So cross it over your body. Give yourself a hug. Very nice. Place that foot on the ground. Sit up nice and tall for one more twist. Raise both your arms to the sky. This helps us find length every time we take a twist. Twist towards the right. Put that left elbow on that right knee. Take that right hand, use it as a second spine. Support yourself and twist. Be gentle here. Open up your rib cage. Open up your collarbones. Broaden. Lift up nice and tall. Amazing. Okay. Untwist. Take that right foot, place it on the ground in front of your right hip, right? Reach your hands up to the sky and fold. Same as a forward fold. So hinging at the hips, finding where you're sensitive. It seems to be lower for me when I'm only doing one leg. And then stay there and soften into the fold. So you should feel this all down the back line of your left leg. You should feel a little bit of a juice in your right hip. Soften over the leg. Awesome. Come back up. Yeah, straighten both legs. Okay. Take the left leg in. 90-degree angle. Sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms to the sky. Twist towards the left. Rest your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, I made a mistake. Reach that left arm up to the sky. And then we're going to reach towards that front foot. Beautiful. So this is a twist and reach, opening up towards the left. So your collarbones, you want to spread them towards the left. You should be feeling this in your left low back and your left hip flexor. Amazing. All right, come out of that twist. Unwind the arms. Take that left foot, place it on the ground across your leg onto the right side. Give yourself a hug. Nice. Sit up nice and tall. Place that foot on the ground. Take your right elbow, nudge it onto that left leg. Twist towards the left. Reach that left arm high. Support your spine in this twist. So sit up nice and tall. Inhale, find length. Exhale, soften. Release across the spiral lines of the back. We have all these spiral lines on our body. There are places where one side of the body connects to another part of the body on the opposite side. Today's practice is about, we can come out of the twist. Today's practice is about strengthening and finding flexibility in those lines. Meet me at the top of your mat. From here, this is our first Tadasana of the day. See how your feet are naturally taking on the weight of your body. Can you make it more even? Roll your shoulders onto your back. Tuck your tailbone. Straighten through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Rest your belly on your knees. Really let this pose extend your lower back. Okay, inhale. When you hinge up, reach up and stay low for a chair pose. Bring the hands to heart center and twist towards the right for a chair twist. Use your hands together to check the location with your heart. Open up through your collarbones. Find length in your back and breathe here. Now, since we're on the right side, bring your weight into that right foot. Slowly, slowly let your left foot come up and send it back. Oops, yes, for a twisted high lunge. Stay here for a moment. Establish the positioning of your feet. And then come up. Beautiful. Remain twisted for a twisted high lunge. Find length in your back. Beautiful. Come up for a regular high lunge. So our back foot is up off the ground. Our hips are parallel to the ground and parallel to the front of the mat. And we're bending into that front knee to find a release in our left hip flexor. Reach up to the sky. Inhale, place the hands on the ground. Step back for a downward dog. This is our first downward dog of the day here. So take a moment to make sure you are aligned. Remember, downward dog always comes from your length in plank position. Okay, walk your dog. And then roll through plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Remember, in any of these vinyasas, feel free to take a child's pose and listen to your body for what you feel prepared for today. Walk up to the front of your mat. Slowly, let's bring the right foot to the left edge of the mat, your left foot to the right edge of the mat. Exploring how this feels in our legs, in our back, in our hips. Take your time. All right, from here, halfway lift, place your hands on your shins. Find length in your spine. Forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Reach your hands up. Reach to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Rest your belly on your thighs. Place your hands on the ground or reach for your toes. Inhale, lift all the way up. Stay low for a chair pose. This time we'll be switching to the other side. Take your hands to heart center and twist towards the left. All right, from here, begin to transfer your weight into the left leg as your right leg gets lighter. Pick that foot up and send it to the back. Lift up off that knee. Beautiful for a high lunge. Let's take a moment to establish our footing here. Very nice. Stay twisted for the high lunge. Great. Inhale, lift up, straighten towards the front of the mat. Check if your hips are parallel to the front. Check if your hips are parallel to the floor. Reach up to the sky. Reach up through your elbows and your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Step back. Downward dog. All right, we're building some heat. Walk up to the front of the, can't forget a chaturanga. Lean forward. Inhale. Exhale, push down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Beautiful. All right, now let's walk forward. All right, forward, actually, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Okay, so all of these poses in this first flow that we're doing are focused on balance and integrating both sides of the body. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Okay, you know what comes next. Hinge at the hips, come up, reach the arms up high. Squat down for a chair pose. Take your knees, put them together, press your legs together to find that center line of strength. Support your whole body by squeezing. All right, slowly send your energy and your weight into your left foot. Raise your right foot and twist it, cross it over the left leg. Great. From here, your foot can rest on the ground to the left of your left foot. Your leg can twist all the way around the left leg. From here, once again, use all the points that your body is touching itself to strengthen your center line. Take your arms out wide, bend them at the elbows for a goal post. And since our right leg is on top of the left, you're going to take your right arm below your left arm and twist it up as well. See if you can bend lower into eagle pose, Gomukhasana. Sit up nice and tall. All right, unwind that leg. Send it back. Beautiful. We're going to high lunge with eagle arms. Take a moment here. Reach up nice and tall. High lunge, arms up high. All right, let's check our alignment. Are your hips level? Are they parallel to the front? Can you reach up higher with your elbows? Beautiful. Place your hands on the ground. Step back for downward dog. Take a minute here to feel the way that your energy is moving. And let's walk up to the front of the mat. We got to do the other side. Halfway lift. Lengthen the back. Forward fold. Exhale, reach up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. All right. You know what comes next. Hinge at the hips. Reach up to the sky. Stay down low for a chair. Okay, take that left leg. Cross it over your right leg. Oops. One more time. Take that left leg. Cross it over your right leg. Okay, your foot can rest here. Your foot can wrap around the other foot. You can just keep it crossed. Stay balanced. All right, stretch your arms out long. Bend them at the elbows. Cross them over. Your left arm should be below this time. Okay, can you sit lower, but also find length, sitting up taller? Breathe here. Press together here. Incredible. Okay, unwind that left leg. Send it back with control for a high lunge. Unwind the arms. Reach up high. Check on your hip alignment. Check on your shoulder alignment. They should be doing the same thing generally in these poses. All right. Parallel to the front of the mat. parallel to your hips. Place your hands on the ground. Step back, downward dog. Great. Roll forward here. Lower down, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length in your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. All right. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower into chair. Okay, push into the earth, straighten through the legs, straighten up nice and tall. Lift your right leg, sending your weight into your left leg. Okay, take that foot, place it anywhere along that left leg except on your knee. So you can place it up high by your thigh, you can place it down low by your ankle. Inhale. Exhale. So in this pose, see if you can find more length in your spine. See if you can open that right leg more up to the right. See if your shoulders move with that. Keep your hips and your shoulders parallel to the front, parallel to the ground. Nice. Okay, release that leg. Keep it up. Keep it up and then send it back for high lunge. Amazing. Reach those arms up high. Okay, feel that stretch in your front right hip flexor. We've been stretching this throughout this practice. Lower your hands. Step back for downward dog. Roll through to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Press back, downward dog. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. We'll be doing that on the other side, and this is our last chance for a chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower into chair. Awesome. Zip your legs up. Pressing for that core strength. Pressing in. Reaching up to the sky. Sitting down lower. Beautiful. All right. Press into the earth. Straighten your body. Take your left foot. Place it anywhere on that right leg for tree pose. One more time. Breathe here. Pressing into that standing foot, pressing into the place where your left foot is on your right thigh, opening through that left knee, straightening through that spine, checking the shoulder and hip alignment here. Beautiful. Okay, untuck that left foot. Send it all the way back for a high lunge. Reach your arms up high. Reach through your elbows. Feel the way that extends that stretch in your left hip flexor. Beautiful. Place the hands on the ground, step back, downward dog. Pour over the front side of your body. Release down the back legs. Amazing. Roll through for plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Walk up to the hands. Halfway lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good job. We made it through part one. Beautiful. So coming back to the center of your mat, I want you to face forward or face off the long side. And we're going to walk our legs out wide. Beautiful. Yes, all right. Turn the toes outward, turning the knee outward too, opening the hips on both sides. All right, lower down, bend the arms, keep them nice and tall. Beautiful. This is goddess pose. Tuck your tailbone, engage your core, lift up nice and high while you squat down lower. A few deep breaths here. Amazing. All right, straighten those legs, press into the earth. Place your hands at your hips. Send your toes forward. Now from here, keep your hands on your hips or keep your hands in a prayer position at the top of your sacrum. While you fold forward, hinging at the hips, feeling to make sure that your back is straight and you're really angling at that, hinging at that angle. Keep your back nice and long, reaching with your head. And when you feel the part where you start to actually curve your back more than hinging at the hips, stop there. Place your hands where you can. And breathe. Feel that stretch along the inner thighs. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Amazing. Okay, we're going to slowly bring our weight over to the right foot, lowering down into a squat. So your left foot, your left toes are now pointing to the sky. Your right foot is supporting most of your weight, and you should be feeling a stretch in that inner left thigh. This right foot, the heel can be both up or down, whatever feels comfortable in your body. All right, let me find my footing one more time. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Breathe here. You can have your hands at heart center. You can have your hands on the earth here. All right, everybody place your hands on the ground now. Press your weight into, just press into your left hand and open up to the sky. Beautiful. All right, lower that hand down. Hands to heart center. Lower that left foot down. And slowly press up into that right foot, coming back to the stance we started in. Legs wide, toes facing forward. We'll be doing that on the other side. First, let's take a forward fold. Again, letting that fluid flow down the legs. All right. Inhale. Take your hands. Place them on the hips or place them on your sacrum. All right. Hinge at the hips, leading with the heart, keeping the back long. Look at the ground in front of you. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And when you find your spot, place your hand somewhere. Maybe it's on your legs. Inhale, exhale, feeling that release in the lower back. Again, with every inhale, we find length. And exhale, soften. Really nice stretch for the inside of both legs. All right, now take your hands to heart center. Slowly begin to push your weight into your left thigh, bending at that knee. Okay, and turning your right foot up to the sky. When you find your footing here, stay. Breathe. If you're shaking here, I am too. All right, place both your hands on the ground and lift up to the left this time. Really deepening that stretch in the right inner thighs. All right, lower that hand. Press your right foot down. Press your hips back up into the sky. Reach up nice and tall. Yes, let that flow down your legs. When we stretch, we're releasing lactic acid. That's what helps your muscles grow, but that's also what creates soreness. So whenever we're stretching and releasing lactic acid, we want to make sure we're drinking a lot of water so that it can actually flow out of our body. A lot of times we release lactic acid and then let it stay, and it kind of just stays stagnant. All right. Legs are wide, toes. Let's point them out wide too, because we'll be coming into a goddess pose. Lower down, arms up high. See if you could find joy in this power pose. All right, press the legs up straight. Beautiful. We're going to be doing a Warrior 2 series from this position. So take your right foot, turn it so we're facing the top of the mat. Now take your left foot. Let's make sure we're on the top left quadrant of our mat. All right, so front leg is facing the front of the mat. Right foot, sort of at a 45-degree angle. Hips are open. So it's not like high lunge where our hips were parallel to the front of the mat. We want them to be open. That right heel is down. Since we'll be taking Warrior 2, you can lengthen that leg span. All right, straighten the legs. Hinge at the hips. Find length in your spine. Reach the arms out. Yes. And then slowly reach through your elbows, through your fingertips towards that left foot. The hand can come to the shin. The hand can come to the ground if that's available to you. I'm going to stay right here. All right, now twist open to the right, to the sky. Imagine there's a wall behind you. I actually have a wall behind me, but I'm not up against it. Imagine that wall is supporting you. Lean further back into your right shoulder. Feel that stretch in your right hip, in the left inner thigh, a lot like Skandasana. Beautiful. All right, hinge back all the way up. Beautiful bend in that front knee for Warrior 2. All right, reach up and over with your left arm for Reverse Warrior. Feel that stretch here in your left hip. One more time. All right. This time, keep that bend in the front knee. Keep your legs exactly where you are. Take your arms out long. Bend the left arm. Rest it on that left knee. Don't put too much weight in it. Just rest. Just giving you a tripod. Now take that right arm. Reach up to the sky for extended side angle. Bend in your left leg. See if you can sort of adjust the geometry of this pose. So again, Same thing, opening the shoulders up to the sky. See what happens when you reach that right arm over towards the front of the mat. Beautiful. Your front thigh should be sort of externally rotating towards the outside. Your right thigh should be rotating in towards your body. I'll come back up and show you more what I mean. All right. So when we're in this position, the front leg is rotating out and the back leg is rotating in. Okay, let's come to the front. Both toes facing forward, both legs facing forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, toes facing out, come down for goddess pose. All right, we're going to stay here for a second. And basically, when we're like this, our knees are tracking outwards, and these legs now are doing both what the front legs were doing before. So both these leg muscles should be sort of rotating towards the back of the room, towards the outside of your leg. Now when we come into a warrior two legs, so we can lift up out of that goddess pose, beautiful. Our left foot is going to come at a 45-degree angle. Our right foot is now facing towards the back of the mat, yeah? And that right foot, let's track it over to the right, so we're at top right quadrant. Yes? So bend into that front right knee, and this front right knee should be rotating towards the outside. This back left leg should be rotating towards the inside of your body, so everything is sort of getting long and quartered, like if you're being pulled by 4 horses. So straighten both legs, straighten both arms, reach forward, reach, hinging at the right hip, stretching out that left hip flexor. Take a moment here, rest your hand where you need to, and open across your chest. Take that left arm, reach up nice and tall, and see if you can find length in your spine. So right now your head should be sort of in line with your hips. You don't want to be too forward or backwards. Even though I said we want to rotate the shoulders onto our back. So again, that same thing happening in the legs can be done with these straight legs. All right, bend into that front right knee. Come all the way up for warrior two. Okay, take the right arm up to the sky, reach back. Reverse warrior, feel that stretch in the right side body, amazing. Hinge forward at the hips, take that right arm. Tripod rest it on your left knee. Check your geometry and roll over with your left arm. Well, first up, roll up first. So check that geometry. Are your hips, still still in a position of power? Are you gathering the energy from the earth beneath you in through your feet? Open through your chest. Now reach over with that right arm. So you should be able to feel the difference better now when you position yourself more properly for the beginning of the stretch, and then you reach deeper into it. All right, rainbow the arms all the way up. Open them wide. Reset the feet. Beautiful. Okay, from here, I want you to take both feet, turn them out wide. Actually, let's walk them in a little bit. Walk them in. Okay, take a moment here in Tadasana. Observe your body. I'm sweating. It's winter, but my radiators are on. All right, step the feet about hip distance apart. You can go a little bit wider than that if that's comfortable for you. Now take your hands to heart center and lower into Moasana squat. So here, we're doing a lot of the same things that are happening in goddess pose. We're just smaller. So your tailbone should be tucked. And when you do that, you'll feel your spine sort of get long along the back, right? You'll feel it if you tuck your chin. Yeah. Now your elbows are pressing into your knees. And if you take a moment to sort of do that, if you wiggle your knees in and out, you'll feel it in your back. Might feel different on each side. All right, place your hands on the ground and let's open up to the right. So we're going to take a twist here. Be gentle with yourself. We're coming to the end of the practice. Open up to the sky. Feel that release in the low back. All right, take your right hand to the floor, lift up your left arm, twist open to the left. All right, hands to heart center. We're going to stay in Malasana for a little bit longer before we start moving into crow. This pose is a lot of people's first challenging pose. So if you have a practice with it, I invite you to take it right now. If not, I will walk you through it. So take your hands, place them on the ground in front of you. Your elbows should still be pretty attached to your knees the same way, where in eagle and tree, every part of our body that is in contact is supporting itself, right? And slowly just start to lean forward. Lean forward. I'm going to switch angles here. There we go. So take your hand, place them on the ground, and lean forward, beginning to sort of shift the weight into the hands and out of the feet. So can you take your feet, your heels, lift them off the ground? Yeah. So slowly, you can take a moment here to find your positioning, but your elbows should be supporting your knees and your feet eventually can come up, off as you balance on your hands. So let's try that. Just play a little bit here. If you fall, I promise your face is like 6 inches from the earth. It will not hurt. All right. One more time. Beautiful. Come back all the way down. You can spread your legs out long. Take your hand, curl the spine, releasing it down to the ground. Oh, yes. Doesn't that feel nice? All right. From here, you're going to take your feet up. 90-degree angle. Beautiful. I don't have enough room to stretch my arms all the way long, so I'm going to keep it at goalpost. I like this one better anyway. Yeah, so hands at 90 degrees, feet at 90 degrees. And they're going to twist. We're going to windshield wiper over to the right. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Don't let your knees touch the ground. And then come back up. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the left. Don't touch the ground. Come back up. Beautiful. This is such a good spinal twist. And also a very gentle core workout. All right, come back up, over to the left. Two more times to the right. And back up, over to the left. Back up, Now over to the left. All right. Now this time, stay in the middle. We're going to go all the way to the right, and you can lower your knees all the way to the ground. Stay here for a twist. You can take your right hand to your left knee and look over to the left. Awesome. And then take your knees, bring them back to center. Give yourself a little squeeze, and then bring it over to the left. All right, come through center. Lower your feet onto the mat. Walk them out to the outside edges of your mat. Bring your knees in so they knock together. All right, and then roll through all the way. Windshield wiper to the right. Amazing. So this one's different from the last one we did. You should be able to feel that, but you should feel the stretch in your hip flexor in addition to the twist. That is increasing the mobility in your back. So when we roll through, we want to roll through all the way around to the outside edge of our glutes. Really enjoying that twist and stretch in the lower back and hips. These areas are so tight, and windshield wipers are great for hip mobility in any position, whether you're squatting, sitting, supine. Okay, I'm not sure how many we did, but from here we're going to do the same thing. So twist to the right, let the knees fall, and then you can turn towards your left. If you want an extra stretch, you can take that left foot, grab it with your left hand. Awesome. Extra quad stretch. All right, and roll through to the other side. Knees to the left, faces to the right. Take that right hand. You can grab that right knee for an extra quad stretch if you want it. Okay, and then from here, place your feet on the ground. Keep them about a fingertip's length away from your body. So your fingertips should be touching your heels. Now I want you to take a moment to breathe in here. Feel your lower back lift up off the mat. There's a tiny gap here. And then exhale, press your spine into the mat. Yeah. Let's try that again. Inhale. Exhale, pressing your spine into the mat so your tailbone is sort of going long and up a little bit. Same way as in goddess pose. Now from here, we're going to take a couple bridges. So curling up off the mat, slowly curling, 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 curling. Finding length, pressing through your feet. Now this pose obviously uses the glutes, but we want to see if we can relax our bottoms. Relax the glutes so that most of this is happening in the core. Send your knees, see if you can energetically send your knees long towards the corner of where the ceiling and the wall meet. All right, and lower slowly, vertebra by vertebra from your shoulders down to your tailbone, crunching the abs, engaging the abs the whole time. Lower, 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 lower until the end of your spine is the last thing to press into the ground. Great. Yeah, I always feel like this pose, this specific version of bridge really helps me find length in my back. All right, curl that tailbone up. Exhale, press your back into the earth. All right, when you feel that position, curl it up again. Curl it, curl it, curl it all the way up to the sky, lifting the belly at a flat angle. Awesome. Press your feet into the earth. See if you can relax your glutes a little bit, sending your knees forward. And then curl it back down, vertebra by vertebra, from the top to the bottom. All right. Okay, hug your knees in. Yeah. Roll from left to right. Take your knees, make some circles, feel that release in your low back. Make some circles the other direction. Take your feet in your hands for happy baby. Drawing your knees towards your armpits, your feet towards the ceiling. And then slowly release your feet to the ground. And take any last poses you might want before we enter savasana. Close your eyes. Relax your face here. And feel free to stay here as long as you want. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Thank yourself for coming to the mat and dedicating this time for yourself. I hope that your day continues with joy and ease.